What's going on, everybody? So this movie today that we're going to be talking about, I have been excited to watch this film ever since I've seen the trailer because, quite frankly, considering the cast, considering where this movie is kind of the origin or the formula of this movie is derived from, I was a fan of. And just flat out, this is just my type of movie. And this movie that we're talking about is Palm Springs. Now, Palm Springs will be available for you to watch exclusively on Hulu, as it is a Hulu original, July 10th. This film also had its world premiere back in January at the Sundance Film Festival. So some people may have seen it much earlier this year. Obviously, the film festival's things are a little bit on halt because of COVID, but nonetheless, it is now available at your fingertips digitally on Hulu. So this movie is brought to you by Lonely Island, the Lonely Island Classic film brand. You may not, if that doesn't ring a bell to you, I'm pretty sure you know who these guys are, because this talented trio have been working hard in all forms of media, going back to their viral song "I'm on a Boat." Everyone knows that. And then, as of recently, some other films such as Pop Star and Hot Rod, which was if you ask me, they're classic in the comedy genre. They're just that big gag reel of just laughter one after another. So you may have known them from that. But this film definitely follows suit, as it's just a hilarious, entertaining time. But yes, let's talk about this film. So Palm Springs, which is an American romantic comedy film, and this film follows Nyles and Sarah, who met each other randomly at a Palm Springs wedding. And things took a very interesting turn and complicated, shall I say, as they find themselves in a time loop that causes the day to repeat over and over, and they're unable to escape the venue, themselves, or each other. So Nyles, who's played by Andy Samberg, and then Sarah's played by Cristin Milioti, the two of them, phenomenal. And just another few names that jumps out there. J.K. Simmons is in this, so just right there with three people, you're like, okay, has to raise some eyebrows. Like, okay, this has to be good, and indeed it was. To be quite frank, I was a big fan of the epic classic Bill Murray movie Groundhog. So knowing that it was taking that same formula, I knew there was intrigue with that, adding a new refreshing touch to it with some refreshing new talent, that's really been prominent in this genre. It just had a lot of interest on that note. But not only just that, I felt like the trailer sold me really high on this film. And although I will be 100% honest, I felt that, I was going to get a higher level of comedy and laughs out of this. But this was still very entertaining and enjoyable to watch. It did have its laugh out loud moments, but I would have wanted more. I would have really liked some more over the top moments to have been in this film. But nonetheless, it was really, really good. Andy Samberg, his character is just the perfect role for him. And hell, to be honest, I'm not surprised if it's just him naturally in his day-to-day life, because it was just such a perfect fit for him. But when you compliment him with Cristin, it's just a duo that I didn't know I needed. I mean, the trailers, again, I felt the energy, but seeing this hour and a half movie, they're just phenomenal together. They have really great chemistry. And, although their characters were different, she was more objective as saying, how are we going to get out of this time limit? He was more lax about it, like, hey, it is what it is. He's careless, carefree, and he was just doing whatever he wanted to do. But opposites attract. But nonetheless, and then you add J.K. Simmons in the mix here. It's just a perfect trio of people that really carries this movie, giving you all types of different moments and enjoyable scenes that you're gonna definitely pour some laughs into. But other than that, this movie again will be premiering on Hulu July 10th. This was a fun movie. The Lonely Island cast and crew, they just really put together my type of films. Ones that are kind of lighthearted, that does carry a good movie structure, as far as a good plot or entertaining plot with some comedy and good acting. So it's not just so over the top comedy that it doesn't have a purpose. Like, this one was just really lighthearted and it was enjoyable, and I think it's a really good movie. Getting ready to get into the big summer blockbusters of things, and I think this will be absolutely enjoyable for everybody. But Palm Springs, after you check it out, after it debuts on Hulu July 10th, please come back in the comments, let me know what you think. And until the next review, guys, I'll catch you later. Oh, and I almost forgot. The ending kind of had me a little bit mind blown, maybe a little bit flabbergasted, because of the idea, like, I didn't know where it was going to go. But that's all saved because there's a mid-credit scene that you don't want to miss. So definitely stay tuned for that. But like I said, let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll catch you for the next one. Big old bell.